I have one doubt here. See here, client name and name, two fields came, but I have created only one field.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me explain you that one. So, whenever whenever you create an object, whenever if you create an object, there will be four standard fields created. Okay. So, owner, last modified by, created by, and the client name or auto number. So this field will be name or auto number, and created by, modified by, and owner. These four fields will be created whenever you create any custom object. These four fields are called standard fields. So name is already available. So it is not required to create a name field again. Okay, because name
Okay.
is already available, so we need not have to create a name field again. Okay, so that is the thing. So if you don't wish to have a name, instead you need to have a number, means you can have a auto number data type, and you can have this field. Okay, this is the standard field which is created whenever a new object is created. So this created by, modify by, or read only field, which you cannot edit, which is used to record who has created it and who has modified it. And owner is nothing but who owns the record, who is the actual owner of the record. Okay, so these four fields are the standard fields which are created whenever an object is created. So that's why you have two fields here. You can remove this field G. This is not
Okay.
required because already we have this one. And so manager and the project. Okay, so if I click onto the manager, then I will have to see this project, everything. Onto the project, I need to project, this project, manager is okay, G. So good. So now I think you are clear with the lookup relationship.
Right.
Okay. So now I will explain about master detail relationship. Okay. So we already know what is a master detail relationship. It is a very strongly coupled relationship, and if we the child is completely depend on parent. On what the child is completely depend on parent is owner and sharing and deleting the parent automatically deletes the child. Okay, so these are all the, so whoever is the parent's owner, they will automatically become the child's owner. Okay, and sharing, if you are sharing the parent record, the corresponding childs will be automatically shared. When we go to the sharing setting, we will see in detail what is sharing, but as for now, understand, remember, like whenever a parent is shared, the corresponding child records will also be shared to whoever you are sharing. Okay, so deleting the parent will automatically delete the child. So all the child records will be automatically deleted when you delete the parent. Okay, so in case of master detail, so you know that only two, I mean maximum of two master detail is possible, okay, per object. In an object you can create a maximum of two master detail relationship, I mean two lookup fields, two master detail data type can be used in per object. Okay, that is an object can be mapped to a parent, two parents. Okay, two parents using master detail relationship. So we will try to create a two object. That object will be, and I will show you how it works. Okay, So go to the setup. So then I need to go to create object. So like I have an age object. I will use this object G just for demo. Age one object is there, and again go to the object, and you can see amount contributed. So some other object I am taking. So you see that there are two objects, age and amount credited, amount contributed. So I wanted to create a amount contributed. For example, I'm saying this is some dummy unknown object, this is some unknown object. For your understanding, I wanted to show, I wanted to create a relationship. So I'm creating it in the amount contributed, so it is a child. Okay, so next, to whom it wanted to be related, to the age object. I'm just giving age. Next, and what name it should be referred, so age, and next, and next, and next, and finally you can save. So once you save, see, this is the child, right? This is a child, and age is the parent. Okay. So once you save, once you create a master detail relationship, you can see the owner is not available. See, the owner is not available. By default, all the objects will have four fields, right? Four standard fields. Uh, but here, if you see, the owner is not available. Why? Because as I said you, the owner and the sharing setting depends on the parent. So obviously, the parent object is age. So that's why you don't have a owner here. If you try to create any record in the amount contributed, you will never see, like you are seeing owner here, right? You will never see a owner here. If you wanted to create a amount contributed uh, record, so the owner will not be available. Similarly, let us take like, no, go here. I'm trying to create age. Okay, this is don't have a tab also, no problem. Mm, okay, we will have some meaningful object. So what I am planning to do is, I am going to create a two object, that is product delivery and product delivery items. Okay, so we'll have some meaningful objects instead of this. So new custom object. So I'm going to create like product delivery. Okay. So products deliveries. Okay. So then I wanted it to be a auto number. I don't want it to be a uh, this one text. So prod hyphen 123 starting number will be. Okay, so like this I wanted to give starting number is 1. So I wanted to add, and I wanted to have notes and attachments, and I wanted to show the custom launching wizard. 2301 include sequence number submission. Okay, so product delivery. So the tab will be this anyone. Okay, so I'm having this theme, and next. it should be default on in for all the user profile. So, and it should be visible in all the apps. So if I don't wanted to see it in ABC construction, what I can do is I can uncheck this checkbox. Okay. So if I uncheck this checkbox and if I click on save, it will not be visible in ABC construction highlight area. But if you go to any other apps, you can see the product deliveries. Okay. Because while saving it, I have unchecked the checkbox not to unset not to display it under ABC constructions. Okay. So again, I'm going to create another custom object. Um, so new custom. Here we will add some field product delivery. So it has a auto number that will be a. So it has a auto number. That auto number I wanted to have as a delivery number. Delivery number. Okay. So I'm going to save it. DL. And then I'm going to create uh, the thing will be text area. It will be the address. Next, and it will be address. So, and I'm going to next, save and new, and I wanted to have phone number. So next, so here it is phone. I'm using this checkbox required. Okay, so if I'm using this required checkbox, the record will not be saved without giving any value to this field. So this field is a mandatory field. If you check the required checkbox, it means this field is a mandatory field. Okay, so next, and save a new phone. Okay, and I'll be having a currency amount. Help text means total amount the customer has purchased. So I'm giving some description. I'm saving some text in the help text. We'll see how it looks in the UI. Okay. So next, new, next, save. So I have added few fields. Let us see. If I click new, you can see address, phone number, and amount. And if you see help amount, we gave some text, right? That is coming here. That is help text. If you add something in help text, it will be visible here. Okay, the amount the customer has purchased. So address is test address. Some address I am giving. Um, Chennai 6. Okay, so phone number is okay, some number I'm giving, and amount is, let us have 500. Okay, I'm saving a record. So once I save a record, I got few values like created by, last modified by, and owner. Okay. See, this the fields are read only fields, so you cannot edit it. But owner you can change to some other name also. So since I have used the checkbox add notes and attachment, I got this related list to add notes and attachments. Okay. So we created one object, and if you see here, if I click on edit, there is a red color symbol coming next to the phone. That means it is a required. So for example, if I'm not giving any value and I'm saving it, it will throw an error. You must enter a value. That is the required field, use of the required field. Okay. So I need not have to write any logic, any rule. Simply I can check required checkbox whenever I create an field. So next one is I'm going to create another object, that is delivery items. Okay. So setup and see, there is an create object. So here I wanted to create a new custom objects, that is a delivery item. Okay. So items. So this object, what I'm going to do is, this will also be auto number. It will be starting with del hyphen inside the brace 1 2 3 1. Okay. So I don't want this one. I wanted to launch a new tab. So to create a tab. Okay. So string starting with 1. Okay.
Starting.
So save. DL0001 0. Okay, so delivery item, what will be the I'm giving some theme and clicking on next and clicking on next, and again I'm clicking on. See, if I wanted to, these are all the app area. What are all the apps you wanted to display? If I wanted to hide it from this construction, I just uncheck this checkbox and you click on save. So this tab will not be available. If you wanted to make it visible again, you need to go to the profile and you need to change, which we will see it later, okay, in upcoming classes. So I added another object that is of the data type auto number. If you see, it is an auto number and delivery items name. So I don't want a delivery items name. I wanted to change the label as delivery items number. Okay. So save it. Now I have a label like that. So this is the label, this is the name. Okay. So I wanted to create um, a pick list multi select. Okay, pick list multi select. Next, so products. So I wanted to use the value, that is TV, AC, fridge, laptop, and mobile, tab. Okay, few values. So I wanted to use it as a required field. So I'm checking this checkbox. So next, save and new. Okay, and I wanted to have currency to check amount. So that is amount. So just to click on next. So if you go to the delivery item, delivery item will not have any specific information like name of the customer, when he has purchased anything. It has just what are the products that it needs to be delivered and what is the total amount. I'm giving it as 50,000. Okay, so if you click on save, the record is having not having any particular details. Okay, so if you go to the product deliveries, in this case, if you see, you have address. Okay, you have address and phone number. If you want, you can add one more field, a name, but we will add some with some other object. So what is the business requirement is this product and delivery should be related, and this delivery item, if you see, it don't have any meaning, it don't have any proper data. So I wanted to relate it in a master detail. Why? Because if the product delivery is, this record is deleted, the corresponding child should be automatically deleted. Why? Because if it is available after deleting this, it don't have any meaning. Okay, any do you have any doubts? Are you able to understand?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that is the main thing that we need to see when we wanted to go for a lookup or a master detail. It all depends upon the business requirements, whether we wanted to choose to be lookup or master detail. So I wanted to create a relationship between product delivery and delivery items. In this case, which will be the parent and which will be the child?
Product delivery is the parent and the delivery item is the child.
Delivery item is the
Yeah,
child.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you wanted to have a relationship, we need to go to the delivery item and we need to create a relationship. Okay, so I wanted to establish a master detailed relationship. So you wanted to click, see, it says the field relationship field is required on all detailed record. That is, if I create a lookup relationship, for example, I created a lookup relationship for manager. That if you click on edit, see, this symbol means it is a lookup with the client object, right? So if I don't give the value and if I save also, it will allow me to save. Okay, so in lookup relationship, the relationship field, this is called as the relationship field, the field that relates two objects, right? So this relationship field is not mandatory in lookup. Okay, if you give, if you don't give, no problem, because the parent is independent and child is independent, they don't depend child is not dependent on parent. But here in master detail, if you see, it says it is required. Okay, relationship field is required. Why? Because it is completely dependent on parent. Child records are completely dependent on parent. Okay, so next, so I wanted to relate it to product delivery. Next, so product delivery. Okay, so next, oh, sorry, the field names will not allow space bar and all, just to give underscore. Next, 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 and save. When you click on save, it says you cannot create a new master detailed relationship on an existing custom object if record exists. Okay, if record exists, you must create a lookup relationship, populate the lookup field with the data in all the record, and then change the relationship type to master detail. That means, so here only I'm trying to create, right? Uh, so here only I'm trying to create the relationship. Okay, as I said you, the field is mandatory. The field is mandatory means if already record exists, if I'm going to create a new column, then it will be empty for the already existing records. So that's why it is not allowing to create a new field. Okay, clear? Hello?
Yeah, yes, Sujendra. But actually, what we used to have, like, we'll create a new field, then we'll create with either
See,
master.
if the two objects don't, if the child object don't have a record, you can directly create a master detail relationship. If the record exists, see, if a record already exists, you cannot create a master detail relationship. First, you need to create a lookup relationship, populate some value in the relationship field, and you need to convert it as master detail. Clear?
Okay.
That is the one trick here. Okay, so if already existing record is there means then the record will not have any value, so we need to populate the value and we need to convert it. Okay, so in this case I wanted to create a lookup relationship then. So what I need to do is I just wanted to go back and to create a lookup, and the lookup is related to product delivery. Okay, so click on next. Next. Next and save. So now if you save, it will allow you to create a lookup relationship. See it as a lookup relationship with product delivery. What we need to do, we need to go to delivery items and we need to populate the value. So here I wanted to populate the value. So I'm adding this product one. So I'm saving it. So even if I save also, I got a value. So now we will use this shortcut to go behind. See if you here it is lookup and owner is still available. Okay. For example, the delivery item you can see the owner. Okay, and you can see the lookup field also, parent record and the owner is available. Now I wanted to change it to master detail, right? So edit it. I'm just clicking on edit, and here you can have a button called change field type. So I am just clicking it and I am going to convert it as master detail. So next, and I'm just simply clicking on save.
Sujendra,
Yes,
sorry, can you please show change field type? That is.
yeah. If you go inside the master detail, I mean, if you go inside the lookup relation, click on edit, you will have a button change field type. If you click on that, it will show which one you need to choose and then click on next, save. That's all. Okay. So here, if you once the master detail has been created, you see that the owner is hidden. That means the owner completely dependent on the parent. So this is the product detail. If you refresh it, see it comes here. Right now, right now, the product delivery. If you click on the product delivery, you can see the child delivery item. If you click on the delivery, so this is the parent and this is the child, and they are in a master detail relationship. Okay, so if you click on edit, you cannot, means you are not able to select the parent. Already parent is selected, but you wanted to select some other parent, that is reparenting. It is not allowing you to do. So what you need to do is go to the object. Okay, and go to the record and see there is a checkbox reparentable master detail. You need to use this checkbox to reparent. Okay, See, these are all like interview type of questions. In interview, they may ask you, allow reparenting. Okay, child records can be reparent to other parents. Okay, so save. So these are all some small uh, interview type of or tricky questions. Okay. So if you refresh it now, you can be able to reparent, and there is a red color uh, symbol that is a mandatory. Why? Because this master detail, the parent record is mandatory, so that's why it is having this mandatory thing. Okay, so since this owner is not available in master detail, the child is completely dependent on the parent. So I will show you how it is. Okay, so I am clicking on I wanted to delete this record. So if I delete this record, I deleted the parent record. Okay, so once I deleted the parent record, you can see the child is also deleted. See, in child also the record is deleted. You can undo by in the recycle bin. In recycle bin, it will be there for 30 days. Okay, so you can click on undelete. uh, it is the area to store your deleted files. It will be there for 30 days. Okay, now if you go, it will be restored. See, now it has been restored. Undo. Okay, now if you go to delivery item, you can see the delivery items. Okay, clear? Any doubts?
Okay.
Any doubts?
No, Sujay.
Okay, so today we have seen like master detail, detailed relationship, and first next one is in master detail, child is in child depends on parent. First point. Second point is deleting parent deletes child. Okay, deletes child. So there is a button called reparenting child to reparent the child to some other parent. So apart from that, a master detail cannot be created on existing object if record exists. What we need to do? Create, lookup, and populate